Imagine stumbling upon an ancient artifact that literally calls forth your death. That's the spine-tingling terror at the heart of the new horror flick, Whistle, and it's about to blow into theaters. But here's where it gets controversial. Is it ethical to draw from real indigenous myths, like the Aztec death whistle, for a slasher-style scarefest? Or does it add a layer of cultural depth that elevates the genre? Stick around, because this film promises to stir up debates while delivering chills that will have you questioning every shadow in your own life. It's been almost 2 years since the buzz started about Dafne Keen, the talented young actress from Logan and His Dark Materials, and Sophie Nélisse, known for her roles in Yellow Jackets and The Book Thief, teaming up for Whistle. Directed by Corin, the visionary behind The Hallow and The Nun, this project wrapped shooting in Ontario, Canada by late 2023. Now, after months of anticipation, it's gearing up for its big reveal. The film will have its world premiere at Fantastic Fest in Austin, Texas, today, September 25th. A fantastic opportunity for horror fans lucky enough to be there. But for the rest of us, the wait isn't long. Shudder, an independent film company, have secured the distribution rights, and the theatrical release is locked in for February 6, 2026. To build the excitement, they've unveiled a teaser poster, which you can see at the end of this piece. Written by Owen Egerton, adapting his own short story, Whistle tells the story of a bunch of outcast high school teens who unwittingly discover a cursed relic, the ancient Aztec death whistle. For beginners in horror lore, think of it as a real historical artifact from Aztec culture, believed by some to mimic the sounds of the wind or even the cries of the dead. Hardy weaves this into a terrifying narrative, where blowing the whistle summons spectral versions of their future deaths to stalk and slay them. As the body count climbs and panic sets in, the friends dive into the whistle's dark origins, racing against time to break the deadly cycle they've unleashed. It's a classic setup with a supernatural twist, perfect for those who love stories where ordinary kids face extraordinary horrors, much like in films such as The Cabin in the Woods or It Follows. Joining Keen and Nélisse in the cast are Sky Yang from Rebel Moon, Percy Hines-White of Wednesday, and the legendary Nick Frost, unforgettable as the everyman hero in Shaun of the Dead. The producers include David Gross and Jesse Shapira from No Trace Camping, along with McDara Kelleher from Wild Atlantic Pictures, ensuring a solid team behind this fright fest. And this is the part most people miss. Hardy isn't just phoning in scares. He's pouring his passion into it. He shared, Whistle is crafted with the raw, heartfelt energy of those rebellious teen tales from my favorite horror flicks growing up. The enigmatic lore of the death whistle inspired me to dream up wildly creative and bone-chilling ways to die on screen. This one's tailor-made for the cinema, and I'm thrilled for fans to experience the terror alongside independent film company and Shudder in theaters. Adam Kohler, the director of acquisitions and productions who brokered the deal with IFC and Shudder, chimed in, Corin Hardy is a true maestro, and we're ecstatic to unleash this gruesome masterpiece nationwide. With Whistle, he's whipped up a brutal, blood-soaked delight that will tower over the scariest hits at the box office lately. Rated R for intense violence, graphic gore, drug references, and strong language, this isn't for the faint of heart. But that's what makes it a standout in the horror scene, where pushing boundaries often separates the memorable from the meh. Now here's a thought to chew on. In an era where cultural appropriation in media sparks heated discussions, does repurposing Aztec mythology for horror entertainment honor or exploit indigenous traditions? Some argue it brings ancient stories to new audiences, fostering appreciation, while others see it as disrespectful. What do you think? Is this a clever fusion, or a step too far? Are you pumped for Whistle's theatrical run next year, or do you prefer streaming scares? Drop your take in the comments below. I'd love to hear if you're team controversial thrill or stick to the classics.